Welcome to the Unclenched podcast. In this pilot episode, get to know your two dynamic hosts, Ashley and Kimberly, as they reveal some of their most embarrassing parenting moments and touch a bit on the shenanigans that this podcast will entail. They'll cover parenting, marriage, grief, mountains of laundry, and what it means to be unclenched.
Good morning. I'm Ashley.
I'm Kimberly.
We're excited to be with you today. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
We just thought it'd be funny today to kick off our little pilot episode here with telling some, hilarious parenting moments because we all have them. I'm always referenced by Kimberly as the free range parent. My husband's more the disciplined one. So I will tell stories of my free ranging and silly shenanigans today, as well as Kimberly.
So. And there'll always be shenanigans with us, no matter what. Whether we're talking about kids, politics, Jesus, anything, there's always going to be shenanigans that will come along.
We're quite the duo. So I just thought this was a great one to pull so you can get to know me a little bit. If you step into my car at any moment, you're going to see about 14 coffee cups, iced coffee cups, typically, occasionally a hot coffee cup. Yes. I love my coffee. I love my Jesus. One day I'm driving down the car and I'm, getting thirsty, and I go to take a swig of my delicious iced coffee in my tall 30-ounce cup. And I know that taste... that liquid that hits my taste buds is not the taste that I was looking for, and I proceed to spit it back into the cup, run inside, wash out my mouth as quickly as possible because I had just drank and consumed my kids' urine. Kimberly, have you ever done this? Do you have your kids in the car and they have to pee and you're like, just pee in a cup. We gotta go.
I had all girls, so that would have been really difficult. So, no, we didn't do that. But
you guys are much more proper than my family.
Very proper, but I could just see you driving down the road going, oh my gosh, I'm texting, getting this done, and oh my goodness, the baby screaming in the back, I'm so thirsty, and you just grab the cup and there you go, because we all know how.
It is seriously one of the most hilarious and embarrassing moments. But the
how'd
good
that
news
pee
is,
get in there?
Yeah, the good news is, Kimberly, if you ever have to drink pee, supposedly it can be done safely and it can keep you hydrated for a certain period of time. What is it? The guy from 127 hours?
Right. He had to drink his pee and then he had to amputate his own arm. But I would highly recommend, as a disclosure, to Google if it's really healthy to drink your urine. We're not promoting urine drinking on any level. So just want to clarify.
I'm telling you, we still use this trick to this day. We're on a road trip, okay? And my boys are in the back and we're, there's no bathroom within 50 miles. We're headed from Colorado to Iowa. Guess what, boys? Here's a cup. So now I've learned from this, okay, moving forward, that if I need to use this method, the cup will go back into the cup holder, but I will remove the straw. So there will be no temptation to drink from the cup.
Would you consider maybe after getting out of the car, you would just throw away your drink cups and start over again?
That only happens once a month, okay?
What about the kids? Can they be responsible to dump out their cup and get rid of it?
They're getting there. Okay. They're 9 and 8. And we got a baby girl who's 2. So guess what? We're all growing up slowly and surely. How about you, Kimberly? Do you have a story from your, younger parenting years?
Oh, my goodness.
Something silly you did?
Yes. So I'm 5 kids. What isn't going to be a crazy moment? And a lot of times not silly, like horrific, like, oh, you are just a terrible parent at this moment. So it's just like blaming somebody for something that they didn't do, but you really knew because you're a mom and when they're lying. But yeah, have a lot of those moments. But we had 5 kids and I was such a kid at heart. So anytime there was something new for the kids, I would have to try it out first, like a 5-year-old. So we get this basketball hoop for Christmas. We're super excited. We get it all set up and, all the kids are there and I grab the basketball and we're in the house and I'm like, I'm going to shoot the first basket. I want to be the first person to shoot the basket. And the kids are just looking at me like, okay, here goes mom. You are mom. And I go running outside and I trip over the hose, chin first on the basketball, and I break my jaw. And the doctor's like, "You're going to have your mouth wired shut." I'm like, "No, I am not." Because it's me. I'm not going to do. And the kids are all laughing at this point because,
that would have been America's Funniest Home Videos worthy. Did you guys get it on tape?
No, we didn't. Because back then, I'm not old. Back then, there was no phones to cameras. So, yeah, I think my kids were like, we're not the brats in the family. Apparently, the mom's the brat because she's got me.
That was a total God smackdown moment. Like when you're like, I'm going to do it first. And God's really? You just gave this to your kids. You're going to have the first shot. Well, bam. That is amazing. Awesome. Anything else that comes to mind, Kimberly, from your parenting days?
I just want to say I hated laundry. So I would just do the laundry and then pile it up in the corner. Tell the kids, hey, the clothes are clean. You can go and get them and put them on. I'm not folding them and putting them away.
Yeah, Kimberly's always kind to me. She's like, I remember those days. I used to just shove like 8 loads of laundry into the closet and cover it with a sheet. It's okay, Ashley. You'll come out of this stage at some point.
Until your grandmother comes over and says, we don't live like this. We're not like trash. Oh my gosh.
Talk about a word to call you up, Kimberly. Oh, that's hysterical.
Oh my gosh.
I know how it is. I'm known to be the messy one in the family. And, I just tell people, I'm like, listen, I'm just crazy. I just run about, do life, live out of my car, clean it once a month. It's all good.
Yeah.
So anytime we host a party or a gathering at my house, Kimberly and our other friends are always coming over 30 minutes before going into like war mode to get my house presentable to the world. So there you go, folks. If you come to my house and it's clean, consider yourself blessed.
I do love it that Megan went over there and went in and made all the boys' beds.
Yes.
And what did the boys say?
And then the boys got into the beds that night and they're like, this is the best. Mom, my bed has never felt more comfortable. And I'm like, that's because it's the first time it's been made in 4 months. So yes, that was such an act of service from our dear friend. Yeah. She just loves us so well. So
it's all like just royalty.
Yeah.
Like just feeling as a kid, wow.
Yeah, it is to have things pristine and neat because typically they're not.
Right.
Well, thanks for joining us today. We know that was just a hot second, but we sure enjoyed recalling some of our most embarrassing parenting moments and keeping it real here with y'all, knowing that you're not alone. We're in it with you, whatever season we're in, whether it's mothering, parenting, grandparenting, and all of the above.
So, all the things.
Take care, y'all.
Bye.
This has been Unclenched with Ashley and Kimberly. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to tune in again next week for another new episode of the Unclenched podcast.